It was a real pleasure working with him. His leadership guidance has been invaluable, not just to the finance team, but to the entire company.
So I would like to thank Mr. Seth for all the guidance and the support.
I want to express my gratitude to industry stalwart and my professional guardian, Mr. Ajay Seth.
I deeply appreciate your contribution to MSIO.
My journey with Seth has been extremely happy, rewarding, and really enjoyable journey.
And during a long tenure, so we have been working with Mr. Seth closely for the last around 17 years. We have worked with him.
My association with Mr. Seth goes for about 30 and more years, even before I joined Maruti. And I consider him as my friend, philosopher, and guide.
Yes, I am in association with Mr. Ajay Seth for about 15 to 16 years.
So I have a lot of memories working with Mr. Seth. I think he has been instrumental in making audit, getting so much visibility in our company.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Seth, who has been an amazing leader and CFO.
Hello, Seth-san. I couldn't imagine this time, but first of all, I would like to say very thankful for huge contributing to Maruti and to Suzuki Group.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind support and guidance. And when I joined, he took my interview and I was appointed by him.
सर मुझे आज भी वो दिन याद है जब मई 2005 में मैं मारुति में आया था और आपने मेरा इंटरव्यू फर्स्ट टाइम लिया था। तो सबसे पहले तो सर मैं आपका थैंक यू करना चाहता हूँ कि आपने मुझे सिलेक्ट किया मारुति में और आपके साथ काम करने की अपॉर्चुनिटी दी। सर वेरी थैंक यू फॉर दैट।
I remember the day in 2008 when I came for interview and finally I got selected and Mr. Seth has taken my interview.
Like in Gujarat, most of the time I remember in the lunch, he will order moong ki dhuli dal. Same way, another enjoyment when we went to Hamamatsu. So he used to carry karela ka sabji and maybe for 4-5 days, he will reheat and eat and enjoy.
I remember that when I first came to MSIO, you invited me to such a great dinner and you welcomed me very warmly. So once again, I deeply appreciate your kindness.
उसके बाद सर मुझे याद आता है कि जब मैं CFP में होता था मे बी 2006 और 7 तो मैं आपको कोई फिगर बोलता था सर आज 100 इन्वेस्ट कर दिए तो सर आप मुझे बोलते थे राकेश की फिगर तो करोड़ तो जोड़ ही लेना। सर मुझे आज भी वो दिन अच्छे से याद आता है। सर उसके बाद आपकी जब हमारे रेगुलर रिव्यूज होते थे और जो हमें आपसे इंसाइट्स मिली, गाइडेंस मिली, बिजनेस एक्यूमेंट मिला, यू ऑलवेज इंसिस्टेड अस कि फाइनेंस के पीछे जाओ, वाउचर्स को देखो, प्रोसेसेस को देखो, रीजनल ऑफिसेज में देखो। एंड सर बिकॉज ऑफ योर गाइडेंस हमने सारे रीजनल ऑफिसेज, जोनल ऑफिसेज में जाना शुरू किया, वहाँ पे शॉर्ट्स विजिट की और उसके कारण से हमारे काफ़ी प्रोसेसेस स्ट्रेंथन हुए।
And for us, I have a lot of memories of traveling with him because in the earlier years, there were a lot of memories where we used to travel to a lot of regional offices and zonal offices for audit.
We are just holding that baseball bat and just a throw would come and then we have to go for a home run. We do not had anything else to look into. This has been the challenge. It has always been professional, but on the personal front also, he has been very kind and supportive and always been encouraging. Thank you.
We learned not only professional front, personal front, the instance which make us a people professional is an instance of 2011-12 when we see the Manesar incident. I was going back home and I just rushed to Medanta and I've seen lots of Marutians coming wounded. Mr. Seth was there picking up the stretcher, taking the people to the emergency rooms, and I never expected at a senior level. He was there, his shirt was completely blooded. So that was a moment which taught us that professionalism being at what level is one part of life, but making Maruti a people's Maruti, a family, and a learning that he gave on that day was the biggest learning which I try to follow.
Including the first emotional message which I sent to you, you will recollect, sir, when you gave me an opportunity to fly my first flight to Hyderabad in the year 2006. So that was the first flight for me or anyone in my entire family.
Takes me back to the memory lane wherein I first met him at the interview panel, because I think that was the first thing. You would not believe, he took out his pen, told me, take this pen, and he asked me some formula for some ratio. So he said, for last so many people whom I have interviewed, nobody has given me this answer correctly. Take your time, take this pen if you need. मिस्टर सिद्दीकी साथ में बैठे थे, एक ने भी सही आंसर नहीं दिया था. इतनी देर में his phone rang, and I gave that answer, and he was like, oh चलो किसी ने तो सही दिया. Literally this happened.
I think I still remember when it was decided in 2014, just before the board meeting, one day before the board meeting, that this Gujarat project would be put up by the separate legal entity. It was a very surprise for all of us, and we went to ITC Moria, where Suzuki was staying in that hotel. In the midnight, this was discussed by the top management. It was decided that in the next day, board meeting in the 9 o'clock, we have to present the full feasibility study and do this analysis. So we went to the CCD, and midnight we worked in a CCD, me and Goza Saab and Seth Saab. So that moment I still remember, that the supportiveness and motivate to me to work in such a hard-pressed time also, to pull me and work in a very meticulous way and without any error free, because the same report was to present in the next day in the board meeting.
Your visionary leadership and guidance have not only shaped the financial strategies of Maruti Suzuki, but also been beacon of inspirations for many, including myself.
As a human being, I always found him very compassionate, will go extra mile to support his employees, even at a personal level and of course at an official level. I have always found him leading from the front, and he maintains a cool. Always he is calm in a very crisis situation.
Assertiveness as well as accommodation. So the results are more important. He is least bothered about other peripherals.
Overall, I have always found him to be leading from front, compassionate, and a man of impeccable integrity.
And gave me motivation. And he always used to motivate us to have a team meeting to get with new ideas of tax saving and other things. So I am inspired by the dedication, devotion of Mr. Seth himself, and I am also inspired by his simplicity and as a good human being.
उनको कला आती है कब कितना बोलना है, उस बात में नहीं कि हमें मालूम है. चेयरमैन की बहुत ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं और वो बड़े आराम से, बड़ी क्लेवरली इन अ प्रोफेशनल वे हैंडल कर पाते हैं.
As a result of his inspirational leadership, we could meet the various challenges and assignments successfully from time to time.
So Seth-san has always played a very, very great role of a great mentor and a great guide.
We have had the privilege of witnessing your expertise and unwavering commitment to excellence. Your mentorship has been invaluable in shaping our careers and aiming to inspire high in the career.
So Mr. Seth is a very dynamic boss, and who will always keep you on his toes and keep your learning curve up ahead. He maintains high level of professionalism in his dealings. He is one boss who understands the importance of good people around him, and he will always give out appreciation when due. All in all, it has always been a learning experience with Mr. Seth. Be it something as basic as how to conduct a meeting or how to manage your teams. And last but not the least, he always taught us to marry tax with the business side. It was a pleasure working with him.
So if you write a book on Mr. Seth's journey in MSIL as a CFO, the title of that book, what should it be?
The title for different people can be different, but if I see for us, the title should be द्रोणाचार्य. सब कहते हैं जिंदगी भी कम बढ़ जाती है सीखने सिखाने में, लेकिन एक गुरु मार्गदर्शक तो चाहिए रास्ता दिखाने के लिए.
The organization has grown leaps and bounds, as I mentioned, and we have a lot of learnings which we will carry under your stream, including thinking out of the box, connecting the macro picture, and just leveraging what all talent you have, and just not to basically forget to take further steps in initiatives.
Sir, you have been a role model to me in so many different ways. Your mentoring has been instrumental in my personal and professional growth. As we now celebrate your career success, I would like to wish you lots of happiness, contentment and good health. Thank you, sir.
He resembles a lot to my Mama ji, And the first day we saw him, and he is like very, very strict. मैंने बोला यार ये अगर वैसे हुआ तो क्या होगा मेरे ऑफिस में. Like,
So, what I have heard so far is leadership is all about thinking ahead of future. But in Seth sir, actually I have seen that happening. So the way he has directed the automation and direct digitization drive, which can actually be seen as he was thinking way ahead 10 years back or 5 years back, the automation and digitization drive happening. Thank you.
I remember that I first met you in SMC head office, and since then we have had a lot of discussion and change to change existing system. I am most impressed that your soul is always very fiery, very sensible, and always touch the point. And you always know the right answer. You have always guided us to the point, and we can be support easily.
Sir is always accessible. You can anytime you can go him and discuss your personal as well as professional problems. He always there to support you.
A particular instance which I would like to mention of the year 2016-17. So this was the time when GST was supposed to be introduced in the country, and there was quite a lot of challenges and quite a lot of anxiety across the company, because this has to be implemented across the company and the ecosystem involving all the vendors and the dealers. Plus all the IT system need to be migrated accordingly. So we are thankful to Mr. Seth, because he was a guiding factor for us at all the times. He guided what need to be done on priority. If we were facing any issue, he was always there to support us, and with all the guidance we were able to sail through that challenging time.
One incident which I just remember was actually in 2006-07 when I joined and Oracle was implemented. Board meeting was very near and there were certain issues. I think he was there till midnight to guide and to support, so that actually the financials and everything goes smoothly to the SMC.
There was a meeting fixed with a senior government of Gujarat official, and unfortunately on their day there was a law and order disturbance. So me and Seth sir was going in a car, and on the way from airport to Gandhinagar, there were some buses and cars being burned. But we said, okay, we telephoned to the secretary's office. He said, no, please come. We are working. So we said, if you are working, then we will also work. And it was a critical meeting. In the evening, Seth sir told Ayukawa sir that this is what we have done. So he was also a little worried, but he said, no, because secretary told you will not get disturbed, get it done.
So it was in 2008 when there was a cash management module got implemented. At that point of time, there was some problem in bank reconciliation statement. So I clearly remember that the audit or statutory audit period was there at that point of time, and we were in trouble that bank reconciliation was out of control and there was big mismatches were there. Then it was like that right hand side Seth sir was there, left hand side Dua sir was there, and they both were guiding that, okay, delete this line, add this, then do this, now perform the reconciliation, now was the result, and now match, it is matched. So that incident gave me that kind of motivation. And at that point of time I was on the verge of starting or initiation of my career as an assistant manager only, and the CFO was with me till midnight. So it gave me that message that was, if you are in a problem, you are not alone here. Your CFO is with you and he is encouraging with the guidance that do this. Yes, I am with you. Don't worry about that.
I would like to thank him for having placed trust in me and my team and given us the necessary independence and freedom to pursue excellence in the area of risk management, cost reduction, profitable improvement, tax management, and many such challenging assignments.
And when I joined in 2008, we got a big notice from the income tax office that was about 4,000 crores demand.
One of our strategic initiative which was taken up by Seth was to develop upon the integrated business plan, which was for a very long run horizon.
Also, a lot of focus of Seth sir has been on the data analytics in the recent years, and because of this focus and his guidance and his push, I think we have been able to make a lot of headway in this area.
A lot of enhanced control has been developed over the period of time, and that was the need of the hour, and we have been able to. That was also from his guidance we have been able to. And thereafter, I would say one major risk which he has pointed out when we come across with bad incidents or fire incidents.
अगर मैं याद करूं तो It has been always on the standards. Always he has been challenging me, why this status quo and why not to think something out of the box.
Interview ke baad, if I talk, so I did not get actually direct opportunities to work with him on many assignments. But yeah, during the reviews and the sessions that we had with him, so the insights and the feedback that he shared with us was really incredible and helped us in performing our reviews in an effective manner.
First of all, I would like to thank you for your continuous guidance and support, sir. You don't have to issue any check. So मतलब ये इतना डिफिकल्ट टास्क था एंड वी कुड नॉट इमेजिन कि ऐसा हो भी सकता है कि हम बेसिकली पेमेंट्स कर रहे हैं एंड विदाउट एनी चेक बट when we got the support from Seth sir and the leadership, then we were able to achieve that.
And also, you've been CFO of MSIL such a long time. So I wish you write your biography, and I swear it will be my Bible.
Love you so much, sir. आपकी बहुत याद आएगी.
So once again, thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita.
So I'm thankful to Mr. Seth for so much association with him, and that is great for me also. Thank you.
You are my professional guru. I have learned countless lessons from you. I pray to Almighty for your healthy and happy life.
We'll really miss him, but it was an excellent and really grateful to him for mentoring all of us and giving such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
This is just a turning point in one's life, and I'm sure there is a whole new kind of experiences and joys waiting to happen. I wish him all the best of health and a wonderful life and good times.
So sir, thank you very much for all your support and guidance that you have given to me, to us, and because of that, हम अपने पर्पसेस को, अपनी एक्टिविटीज़ को अचीव कर पाए. Thank you sir, thank you very much.
And I really want to thank him. I mean, it's an emotional moment, but I really want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for all the learnings and enrichments which he has given to us.
And thank you so much, sir, for your all the guidance and support. And these particularly contributed a lot in my personal as well as professional growth.
I, with my deep heart, I would say on this occasion, I would like to express my gratitude for his support, vision, trust on me and my team, operation team, for handling such a big operations of Maruti vendor payments. Thank you for your guidance.
One thing I would like to say about Seth sir is that he is very supportive. Whenever we want to reach, he is always available. Thank you, Seth sir. Thank you for your guidance and support always. Thank you, sir. So, sir, thank you. Thank you is a very small word, which I feel I'm feeling short of words, and I'm also getting emotional in expressing the gratitude which I have for you. Thank you so much, sir, for all your guidance and support and the mentorship. Thank you, sir.
Thank you again, and enjoy the new journey. Thank you. Again, most thankful for your guidance to us. However, now is the time for you to start your new journey and to guide another ship to the port.
Seth-san, I mean, it has been a privilege to work with you for the last 2 months, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me on board into Maruti Suzuki. I know it's a great shoe I am going to fill in, and the initial conversations which we had, your insights and on every aspects of finance in Maruti Suzuki, and helping me understand the written, the not so well written and the unwritten in Maruti Suzuki. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure I am going to take benefit of your experience as I settle in my role. I wish you all the best on the cost optimization project. We all know it's a very critical project for the organization, and you will have my full support in this. Thank you so much to your next phase of journey.
All the best.
All the best, sir.
All the best, sir. Best wishes.
All the best.
All the best, sir.
So thanks a lot, Seth-san. Wish you all the best.
All the best.
All the best, sir.
All the best, sir. Thank you very much.